got a better chance at signing a new Nike deal. We fuck that life for real. Bird come hanging out that window. Bird come hanging out that window. All he seen was steering wheel. Crashing this hill movie. I been since a juvie. Flat screen in the Cybertruck. Hood watching Tubi.
Throw it to me cause I can wrong. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Walking sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how lost. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get eat. Rule number 4, never be butter, just move. Get them riches, you can pick like any money mo. Coach know you better put D-Lo in the game. Let's go.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by, and now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Nash in at the point. And for Minnesota, we've got Ball, and it's Shays in at the 4. Well, when you were a player, Richard, did you enjoy the early part of the season?
I loved the early part of the season. All the things that you worked on during the summer, you get to implement them at the start of the season. You get to see who was putting in work. That's the part that makes the game fun.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Wade, that's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Nash. Here's our test. Shot clock at 6. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And here's Ball. From behind the arc, gets the 3 ball to go.
Oh my, LaMelo, that ball was in the air for a long time.
Here's Nash, pounded by Ball. Pass to Gasol. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Wade, the pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And he drops the first. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Howard got a piece of it. Pass to Shays. Ball outside. And here's Barnes. The jump hook. Good.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Hook loose. Here's Wade. 14 points his last outing. Shoots over Bryant. Wade misses.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Pass to our test. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And no good. The dry spell continues.
Slow start. 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Barnes against Gasol. Oh, rejected by Howard. Here's Nash. Pass to Artest. Throws it up high. Barnes goes in. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Barnes has got 6.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Nash passes to Bryant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Sampson. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Nash. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Bryant with the bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Shays. Checked by Gasol. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And then Gasol with the jam.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, it may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
November. Let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at the Lakers. Early on, they've got the third best record.
I think for Los Angeles, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Hudson. It's good. Off the glass.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Nash passes to Howard. Down low. Here's Gasol. And he comes up with a bucket. Gasol's got his second basket on the night.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Sampson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Bryant outside. Now, here's Howard. Here's Nash. Howard's shot's good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sampson, guarded by Howard. Here's Hudson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Bryant, the pass to Gasol. And again, it's the Lakers.
They keep trading punches with both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Jackson, and it's Sampson in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Gasol. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And he can't get the first one. Wade, he's checked in for Jackson. Good on the second one. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Hudson. Tipped away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Friday, then on Sunday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Here's Nash to the left side wing. Here's Artest, and the three-pointer goes. Artest has got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Bryant, the pass to Howard. Pass to Gasol. And there's the lob, and it's Howard finishing it off.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Wade misses. The Lakers trail. Bryant outside. Pass to Nash. To the middle. Howard's shot's good. He has 6.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And Minnesota calls time here. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. 4th, the Lakers.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Chalk up 2 there. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Howard, the pass to Bryant. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Pass to Hudson, out to the right wing. Here's Sampson. And Bryant pulls it down. The Lakers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Artest. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Hudson. Barnes with it. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here he goes. Got a piece of it. Here's Artest. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside White. To the inside. Wade. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wade's got 9. The Lakers with the ball.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. The Lakers with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Artest. Here's Nash. And here's Howard. Fades away. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And Minnesota calls time here. And Minnesota making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Dwight Howard. White looking it over. And the 3 off target. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Howard. Got a hand on it. White with it. No points so far. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And great defensive pressure so far, forcing the offense to make mistakes and taking the ball away.
Jackson, pass to Sampson. Outside White, knocks it loose. Clock at 6. Pass to Keenan. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Shot is good, Sampson.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now Bryant. And he's going for the oop here. Barnes drives in. The kick out to White. The 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Driving in. Pass to Howard. Here's Keenan. No points yet. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White on the wing. Puts it up from 12. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
Bryant outside. Shoots over Jackson. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And the first half comes to a conclusion.
The Lakers, 36.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a fast pace for Minnesota at the outset. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. The lead. And that should do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Lakers trail by 5. On the court for the Lakers, we've got Dwight Howard, and it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. Inside, Howard. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Sampson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. The 3 from Ball. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Pass to Bryant. 4-3. That one doesn't drop. Minnesota leading by 5. And here's Ball. Here's Barnes. Outside White. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bryant. Howard grabs the miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Lays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Ball outside. Shot from the low block. And he nails the jumper. Ball's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the court.
And that one's good. Bryant.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Nash. Back to Bryant. Here's our test. For the tie. That won't fall. 6 for 10 from the floor now. Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to our test. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Howard finishing it off.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Minnesota calls timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for your Timberwolves. You can't see.
And these shooting guards have been great at the line. You take a look at Bryant, so consistent from the line, putting him in the 3 spot.
It's a 1-2 punch. He beats you with his shooting and his excellent work at the free throw line.
On the wing, Wade, covered by Bryant. Back to Wade. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Lopez passes to Cooper. Back to Lopez. It's locked. To the paint. Shades passes to Ball. Here's Hudson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Bryant. From the arc. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. 6 to shoot. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Here's Cooper. No made baskets yet. Here's Artest. Pass to Lopez. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, we've all seen Lopez add that three-point shot to his repertoire. But remember, Brook is still a terrific post player.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Julius Randle's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Sampson, covered by Lopez. Here's Hudson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Hudson's got 6. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Bryant. Tipped.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Hudson. Here's Chase. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Minnesota shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Bryant. Now here's Randle. Here's Cooper. Pounded by Ball. Little turnaround. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Cooper's got his first bucket in this one.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround J when it's done like that.
Ball passes to Shays. Here's Wade. Pass to Shays. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. 6 points for him.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Now Bryant. Again, the Lakers score.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Stolen by Bryant. To the middle. Randle, pass to Lopez. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Cooper's got 5 points.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to the board. He's scoring the ball so well.
At the end of the 3rd, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And we'll return shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Barnes, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Wade, the pass to Shays. Ball outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Keenan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to Bryant to take the lead. And the Lakers hit again from deep. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Pass to Shays. Here's Wade. Outside Barnes. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Nash. Pass to Rice. Ooh, poked away. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
White, he's checked in for Ball. And Los Angeles making a change here. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Clock at 4. Wade, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down.
Pass to Howard. Gasol inside, working on Barnes. And that one's good, Gasol.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Keenan, pass to White. Here's Wade. This one for 3. Odom grabs the miss. Pass to Bryant. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Outside White. Oh, rejected by Howard. And he stays with it. The 3 from Barnes. On target from range.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
Pass to Bryant. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. Got it. Gasol's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Keenan. Howard grabs the miss. Here's Nash. Pass to Bryant. And he's going for the lob. And it's Howard finishing it off. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And Minnesota calls time here. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Sampson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's our test. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Here's Bryant. And it's Shays with a rebound. Shays has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. Here's Wade. Outside Barnes. To the left wing. Here's Shays. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. A nice shot by Artest.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. He connects! And that one brings him within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
To the inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 1.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the strike.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 2. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
That there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2 for 1.
Gasol passes to Howard. Here's Nash. On the wing, Bryant. Here's the 3. And connects from downtown.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 1. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Pulls up on the wing. Wade misses. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
White for 3. Can't knock in the 3.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why boy, I pray me together and them want chase like petal. Thank ya. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Guy for no dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell. Me hear them shot, and I say them want me head pan black but bullet red pan that you better. Help poor people with them bed pan black. SSC a dirty heart you a got from that seat. Now them a say me mark and each time I walk them say me walk fit. Them lock me down and me can't forget. God Jehovah did a guide me say me nah regret. Yeah. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm them a pretty for girl and them a chase like special. But I'm so special.